What up, son? Come on, son. Yeah. Hey, man, patch 7.10 is now live here in the USA. So today we talking about the patch notes, and we gonna give it a rundown, and I'm gonna give you my honest goddamn opinion about Riot and the way they doing things over there. So let's start this shit off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Heimerdinger got a bit of a rework. This little nigga got a few changes. One to his passive, which is good because his passive was kind of fucking ridiculous. And then also to like the pathing of his like auto attacks on his goddamn, or the empowered attacks to his turrets. But like, that's weird. Turrets no longer prioritize nearby enemy champions or champions that attack them. What the fuck? I also like that they're boosting a little bit of the damage and whatever this goddamn beam charge ability. Yeah, oh, I get it now. So, that's fucking weird. Nearby turrets gain 20% charge for each W rocket that hits a champion and 100% charge if E grenades hits a champion. Same bonus is applied to alt empowered W and E cast. I don't know shit about this rework. I need to try this bitch out. Yeah, we need to try this bitch out. I can't tell you what's good about this, but what I can tell you is what I love about this is this farewell bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, farewell, turrets no longer briefly remain active after Heimerdinger leaves the area. Nigga, that's good. That's good because too many people have died when Heimerdinger's like, yo, have a turret. I'm gonna go get this blue buff. And like 2 seconds later, you know what I mean? Like, you dead because you thought you was ganking up. Yeah, it's hard to explain, bruh. But what I also like is that they no longer you know what? This is healthy. Healthy change. Thank you, Riot. But for those of you that are unaware, that also means this nigga can stack up to 3 turrets at all ranks. So at the start of the game, he might have them 3 turrets up quick status without having to blow TP to top lane. Means his fat ass might be able to walk there. So look, I don't know if what I'm telling you scares you, but it scares me. But luckily they don't auto you in the mouth unless I think maybe you're directed to do so. But I haven't played him, so we're gonna have to take a look at this at some other time. But let's talk about the Rammus rework. Woo, my boy Rammus. Like, how they gonna fucking give him a minor rework but not change his voice actor or his lore? Like, this nigga needs some updates, bitch. Like, dude, alright, look, I love me some Rammus, but what I don't love is him just going, okay. Like, come on, son. This dude needs a little bit more interactivity, man. You see these niggas dropping wards saying lines, but Rammus just be sitting there like, okay. Come on, son. But let's talk about the rework just a little bit. So they're removing his original fucking passive, which is kind of weird, but also good because this way you're not too incentivized to build armor. I got tired of Rammus's building Thornmail when you finally saw Rammus when the enemy team had a bunch of AP and it didn't necessarily make sense. Now, my favorite thing about the change of this is his W. Yeah, there it is. It can now also fucking give you, sorry, it's not also, it is. It now gives you some MR when you use it, which is nice, man. Also now when you taunt a nigga, you get increased attack speed. That's really good. That's actually really good. And his trimmer, what, they do double damage to structures? Shit, man. Oh yeah, Cassiopeia, man, they did a little bit of a model change on her, just a little bit. Her tail now moves a little bit more realistically. I can't tell you how many people wanted this, and I hope I'm saying that sarcastic enough, because I don't know anyone who even knows, like, words, man, they fucking hard. Now look, Fizz Tank Top Triforce has been a nightmare for the past like 3 weeks. Fizz has the highest ban rate in Korea. I only know that because another YouTuber said it. I actually don't know that, to be honest with you. So I don't know why I'm repeating it as if I'm like intelligent. But let's just say this. My last video talked about how much I hate Fizz. Fuck Fizz. And here's why. He's a fucking fish face cuck. But let's talk about it. So they're lowering his base damage, apparently not by much. I mean, that damage doesn't seem to be that lowered to me. Oh, instead of 75, you do 60. Instead of 25, you do 20. Huh. What? This is barely a fucking nerf. But guess what? They buffed the ratios. Woo! So mid lane phase Fizz, which wasn't that weak already, is back, baby. Piece of shit. Oh, dude, I love this. I love this. You know, Graves finally started hitting his highlight again. You know what I'm saying? He got his fucking cigar back after 2 years of trying. And as soon as he gets into his prime, baby, they say, yo, let's nerf that ass to the ground. Look at that. Look at that damage reduction. That's not even right. That's not even right, son. They even reduced his cooldown on his ult. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up as hell. Now, I don't really give a fuck about Jax. But let's talk about Ivern. Let's talk about Ivern, bruh. Let's talk about Ivern. This tree-hugging motherfucker, I swear to God, dude, he's got some bullshit already, but like, he's one of the best early game counter junglers because he can just walk up while you doing your gromp, and he'd be like, yo, let me get this blue buff though, bitch. And then like, by the time you even realize he's taking your shit, it's smited and he's already just like waltzing out the door of your jungle, like, later, nigga. And you just sitting there like, dude, come on, that was... Okay. Insta-killing, smite-having, bitch-ass motherfucker. The movement speed ain't that big of a nerf, but like, let's be real, him going 325 is still gonna make me a little happier. His little slow-ass, waddling-ass, bitch-having-ass bitch. But the good news is his passive is gonna cost him more health in order to take these camps. Now, many people have been talking about the Lee Sin nerfs because everybody bitching about Lee Sin. Whatever, but let's talk about it. So they lowered his movement speed to 345, which seems a little ridiculous because you got Ivern at 325. Like, we need to slow these Asians down a little bit. The nigga's got a Q. He can fucking fly over walls. Come on, Riot, bring that down, maybe down to 330. Let's get this on a real level. Let's balance this out. He's blind. He shouldn't be running that fast anyway. He might trip. Then we got fucking his ult. Now, a lot of people saying this ain't that much of a nerf. I feel like it's kind of a nerf because, like, let's say in low elo, it don't matter. All you use is your Q. But the higher your elo climbs, the more his ult becomes, like, intrinsic to his kit. Because most low elo people they can only flash kick niggas, you know what I mean? Like, even I have a hard, like, dude, I'm not even, like, dude, I can barely fucking insect kick. But, like, in the higher elos, this is gonna hurt Lee Sin players quite a bit because they rely on that kick, you know what I'm saying? But let's talk about Lulu. Lulu had definitely needed some nerfs. And, like, I'm not sure they're, like, good enough to really put her down. Like, they probably should increase her mana cost maybe just a little. Or the duration between the times she can use her abilities because they're up too frequently. I don't really think they should change anything about Lulu's kit because Lulu's kit is acting the way that's intended. The only problem is they're like, let's give her a little bit less health. Like, that's not really the most important thing on Lulu. Though decreasing her shield is gonna be very helpful, but niggas only max out her Q at start because, like, you know, harass, she's just poking the shit out of everybody. So why don't we just lower her base damages so that her, you know, you have to take an absorbent amount of AP and give up defensive stats in order to be able to harass the living shit out of people. Because Lulu can, like, 3-shot a carry, like 7 minutes into a game because she's fucking ridiculous. Now, I'm really okay with these fucking Maokai nerfs and buffs. Like, okay, this, like, dude, the fact that he could even use his passive on turrets and that made it through game testing is fucking absurd. I'm glad they're finally like, yo, son, let's check this shit, nigga. I don't want him sucking the life out of Stone, which makes sense. Like, there ain't no life in Stone. Maokai having ass bitch. Though I do like the changes to his Q. That's really cool. 50 at mana cost at all ranks. Nerf at level 1, but, you know, buff at level 2. And increasing the cooldown. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it actually sends people flying further. That's cool shit. I'm glad they changing his E because Maokai's E is fucking ridiculous. It can take up half your health bar if you're a squishy, like, mid to late game. It's fucking insane. Now, the changes to Rakan, I feel were needed, like at least to his Q range. His Q range fell weak as shit with so many other poke supports doing that better. I don't know why they buffed his W damage. Like, I don't feel like that was needed. I mean, apparently it's not much, so it's not that bad, but that wasn't needed. Now, I do agree with decreasing his E capabilities. Like, that shit's insane. And no one plays Renekton, so fuck Renekton. Riven's cancer, so fuck her. Sejuani, they're moving in the right direction. I really think they actually should have kept that, actually. Let's be real. I was never too worried about 100 armor at the start. Like, now she's gonna be gutted fucking ridiculous. To me, Sejuani wasn't that broken. Fuck Udyr. I'm glad to see he's getting a nerf. Yor can suck a dick. Zac definitely needed a little love. I mean, he just came out and had one of the lowest win rates around for a rework champion. It's like, Zac, you poor bitch. They're changing coin around now. It drops with every siege minion. That's cool. And now it's gonna act like another level up and not just skill up. That's really cool. And they're also increasing the mana regen. Or health regen. I like that. I like that a lot. They're changing some shit to Spirit Visage. They're nerfing it but buffing it at the same time. I like this new active item tracking. That's what I was saying. And they're improving Rift Herald just a bit. Oh, cool. Now it lets anyone know which player picked up the Eye of the Rift. That's cool. That's like, so you can plan around what that nigga's probably doing. And then go, oh, okay, well, that's Halloween Abyss. Like, who the fuck plays that shit? Some change. Oh, they buffing Rod of Ages. Yeah, Tear the Goddess. Yeah. Maybe that's on Halloween Abyss. No. I don't fucking know. Pulse Spiral. Ezreal's getting an update. Cool, because I got that skin. That's going to make me happy. Holy shit! It's here. Holy crap. Surrender at 15. Yes, Riot. Yes, Riot. Come on, son. You know what I'm saying. Holy shit! You can now mute pings. Oh my god, Riot, you have made me love you so much more. Riot, can I put something in your butt? Just, please? That was nice. Alright, cool. And now you can block from anywhere. Yeah, son. Alright, cool. I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. Alright. Alright, cool. So we got some good changes to this new patch, man. I hope you heard, I hope, your favorite champion didn't get nerfed unless you play Fizz. Then I kind of hope he gets nerfed into the ground or removed. I mean, I will start a petition, Riot. Please don't make me do this. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had yourself a little fun and laughed a little, nigga. Anyway, that's it from me, baby. I'm about to go out and, pretend to be, like, famous and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, son. Ha ha!